Morning YouTube. Sorry it's been such a long time since I have done a video. It's been so crazy the last couple of weeks. I've been on an intensive training course where I just haven't had time to train, haven't had time to think. So anyway, I'm going to try and come at you with what I eat in a day, and I know there's loads of them out there, but I thought I'd put a different spin on it. So I'm going out tonight with one of my best friends clubbing. We're going into Reading, woohoo! But I kind of wanted to show you what I eat in a day leading up to going out, especially it's the last week kind of like of my cut, you just kind of want to feel a little bit better about, after Christmas and all that sort of stuff. But I'll explain all that in another video. But I kind of want to show you when you're trying to eat a little bit more mindfully and all that sort of thing, like how you can still go out clubbing or go to a pub or whatnot with your friends and have a few drinks. So that's what I'm going to show you today, and then I'm also going to show you a leg workout. Today is a Olympic volume training day. Whew, it is going to be horrible, but it's going to be great. And yeah, so I'm just going to take you through my day and hope you guys enjoy it. See you on the other side.
Alrighty guys, so we are going to start off with a nice warm-up. So before doing any of these exercises, make sure that you get yourself on a treadmill, cross train or whatnot, 5 minutes, just to make sure that your legs are nicely warmed up and the blood is flowing through your body. Then we're just going to do some glute activation and a sort of warm-up. So here I'm doing some air squats followed into doing some resistant band squats. Now the reason that I'm doing this is simply just to wake my glutes up and go, hello, it is time to work, because you haven't done anything. So it's just kind of just for your glutes to really now concentrate on the movement that you're about to perform. So by doing these exercises, these glute activations, it will really help those muscles come awake and come alive, and so they are ready to work. So these what I'm doing are crab walks, and then I'm going directly into some side kicks. So you literally squat down, kick up, and you can use resistance bands. You don't have to. I do. Beginners might want to start off without them. More advanced people might want to try with resistance bands, and they are absolutely phenomenal, just simply because they really wake your glutes up and the burn is unreal. God, these next ones, fire hydrants, whoo man, they are a killer. And you can see it in my face, like I'm literally like I'm ready to go home. I'm done. And these literally look like, it is pretty much like a dog, like, going to pee on a fire hydrant. It's literally, that's where it gets the name from. And then finally we've got some hip thrusts, and then I sort of turn out with my knees at the side, and that's just to kind of get all areas of the glutes. So now we're going into the actual workout, which is horrific. So actually my friend who filmed me, he actually caught, this was like my 8th set, and my legs were literally going. But the key with this is to kind of go medium weight, so not too heavy but not too light, so that you can keep going for those 10 sets, and make sure you squeeze your butt at the top. You can see there that it doesn't look the prettiest thing in the world, but that is literally because I'm squeezing with all my might, just to make sure that my glutes are working. Right, and now we're moving into a superset, which is glute bridges. Again, making sure that you squeeze at the top. I mean, this is one that will set your glutes on fire. Okay, I'm just putting a little caution out there, because dear God, I think I might have I was close to tears. Like it burned, I tell you. But amazing feeling once you finished it. So you're doing 10 sets of those, and then you're going to roll it away from you. And then what you're going to do, and you can again do this with or without a resistance band, you're just going to do some body weight hip thrusts, but making sure that you almost lift through your glutes. So as you come up, you're literally squeezing them, and you can either do the little twist out thing with the knees again. You do not have to, that's optional. But I really recommend this superset because it's a great burnout to do. And I really recommend doing this one. And you can just see my face in just a second. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. I was absolutely dead. And then moving on to the third and final superset. You know me, I love my supersets. But we are going to be doing some RDLs, and literally again making sure with the RDLs that you squeeze your glutes right at the top, so you're almost coming up with your glutes. Your glutes are the ones that are pulling you up. And then you are just going into some leg curls. You can do this on a normal leg curl. This is just a leg curl that we have at our gym. I find this really good because you can really work both sides, but individually. So making sure that you come up really powerfully, but then try and slow it on the way back down. I was literally dying here, but I was trying to slow it so far down so that I could really feel the burn. And that is when you really create all the muscle, and that is when you create the burn, and it's just when everything comes alive. So I hope this helps. You will be crawling out of the gym. Good luck.
Hey guys, so we're back from the workout. Oh my god, that was so freaking hard. Like literally, I don't know if you can see it in my face, but literally like those glute bridges, whew, man, damn, those were. Anyway, so after that, I'm actually gonna have some breakfast. Now, you might think that's a bit weird, how come I didn't eat? So I do, I can never say it right, but intermittent fasting, I think that's how you say it. I'm terrible. But yeah, so I don't eat until about, what's the time? It's about 1 o'clock now, so I'm actually going to have something to eat now. It's just how my body works. It's nothing to do with I don't eat anything less. But that's a whole nother video. There's loads of there's loads of videos out there about it in case anybody's wondering. But yes, so that is what I do. So I'm actually going to now just take you obviously through what I now eat until I go out later, and then we can do a little bit just to talk a little bit about drinks when you go out and things like that, and what I always say to people and things like that. So I hope this video is somewhat helpful for you all, but yeah, let's go and eat. Hey guys, I'm really sorry that I basically kind of forgot to record the rest of yesterday. I kind of lost track of time. By the time I had done everything, I needed to paint the nails, I needed to do the face, I needed to do the hair. You know what I mean. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is do a recap of everything that I had yesterday, leading up for me to going out clubbing that night and drinking. So first of all, we're just going to start off what I had for the day, and then I'll explain my reasons for it. So the first one that I remember to record was the eggs and 2 pieces of rye bread. So 2 eggs and 2 pieces of rye bread with some like butter on top, which I came to like, I'll put the macros on the screen. I can't remember, and I can't remember the calorie content, but I'll put it all on the screen. And then about 2 hours later, I eat every 2 hours, by the way. I get very hungry very quickly. I just do. I like food, and it's good, and it tastes so good. So anyway, then 2 hours later, I had hummus and carrots. Again, I forgot to record that, along with some like protein sauce. So I think I had chicken, like literally like sliced chicken that we had in the fridge. I was literally like, yeah. I eat really random foods. I haven't, it's very random. I don't know why. I don't know. Then I think it got to about 5 o'clock, and I had a protein bar with a cup of tea. And then it got to dinner. Oh, just before dinner I had some pop chips, you know, Bacon Ridges ones. Those are so good. And then I had dinner, which was a tandoori chicken rice thing, which was absolutely to die for. It was so good. Again, I'll put the macros on the screen for that. And then afterwards, just before I went out, I had some total yogurt, some flaxseed, cinnamon and honey. And then after I came back, I actually had another protein bar waiting for me. So as you can see, that's still quite a substantial amount of food, even leading up to a night out and all that sort of thing. So the reason is I do not cut out carbs whenever I don't think I could ever do that. Like, that's the one thing I always go over my carbs. I can usually hit my proteins. Fat, I'm usually kind of under. Carbs, always hit them. Always, always, always. One, again, recovery, and you just need them for energy because no one wants to be feeling like crap. Like, seriously, no one wants to be feeling like crap. And also, the reason I had kind of more substantial, like especially like rice and stuff like that in the evening, is to line your stomach so that when you do drink, when you do get the chance that you do drink, you're not going to get drunk as quickly, and it's not going to hit you and you're just going to feel awful, which nobody obviously wants to do. So that is kind of the main reasons that I've had my carbs throughout the day. I never really drop them. So yeah, so what I tend to do is, especially when it comes to times like this, especially when you're doing a cut, what I do is I put in everything that I eat on my Fitness Pal, and then I leave 200 calories, yeah, about 200 calories, just as a for me to have like 2-3 drinks if I want them. I had a Diet Coke and one, like a single vodka. I'm sorry, it's one of those things that if you have a double, that's when your calories start to creep up. So I would really recommend keeping it to a single shot of vodka and some Diet Coke or Diet Lemonade, because that, again, that's probably about 60 calories, and therefore it's not piling on loads. If this is when the calories creep up and people don't really notice it, it's like, for example, you can have a double vodka and full fat Coke, and that will get you up to, like, I don't know, 200 calories easily, and you will not notice. That's the problem with alcohol, is that there's 7 calories per gram of alcohol. It's quite high, you know, for the calories that you're going to be having for alcohol. So you really want to make sure that you don't want to consume loads when you're on a cut, because it can just be those sneaky hidden calories that can just, you know, tip you just over the edge, and it's just one of those things. So let's stick with Diet Coke and a single vodka, or Diet Lemonade and a single vodka. Or when I was doing, one of my best friends who I went out with last night, she often has a single vodka and I think it's sugar-free Red Bull. I'm not a fan of sugar-free Red Bull, but I know she really, really enjoys it. So that's the other one I would recommend. Cocktails, I love them. I love cocktails. They're just amazing. But unfortunately, they are the ones that are quite the highest in calories. It's the sugar that they use, like mojitos. They're my love. Mojitos are just amazing. Like, they are so good. But on a cut, I will stay far away from them, just because of the amount of calories and the sugar that is in them, which is about, I think, 280 calories, which is quite high just for a drink. And I'd much rather eat my calories than drink them. So that's kind of what I eat in a day leading up to going on a night out. I have then just 2 drinks, and then the rest of the time I just drink tap water. And if you feel a bit awkward, like, oh yeah, your friends are turning around going like, why aren't you drinking? Some of my tips to make people think that you're drinking is have soda water. It makes it look like you're drinking, but it's just sparkly water. That's literally all it is. It makes you look like you've got like a vodka and lemonade. Like, that's what it looks like. And I know you shouldn't have to do this, but I know sometimes some friends can get a bit awkward, and I have had that experience before. I'm not a massive drinker, and it's sometimes really off-putting when you do that sort of like, oh, she's not drinking again because she's on a diet or whatever, and you're not. You're just trying to better yourself and everything like that, and they just don't understand. So either that, and then have a straw and ice, because I don't know what it is, but there's a whole psychological thing that you must be drinking alcohol if you've got a straw in your drink or something like that. So probably those are kind of like my tips. If anybody has any other questions on this, feel free to like DM me or something on my Instagram, which is below. And yeah, but most of all, enjoy yourself. But the thing is, if you want to go out and have a good night and not worry about it, go for it. Like, I have those nights, you know, I do that. Like, so for example, my birthday, or if it was like my best friend's birthday, then yeah, I do not do this at all. I just go, you know what, it's her birthday, this doesn't come round, you know, comes around once a year. I'm going to enjoy myself, not going to bother counting calories, no nothing. I just have like a pizza before I go, and then yeah, I've gotten drunk before. There's no harm in that at all. It will not cause damage at all to you. What will is that if you constantly do this every weekend. So if you like going out, by all means do that. Don't give up a lifestyle that you actually enjoy. What I'm trying to say is that you can kind of minimize the effects of it. So people who go out every single weekend, these tips of having, you know, single, you know, shot of vodka and Diet Coke will just help, you know, you during your like your journey of like getting fit and trying to lean up, or you know, trying to lose some weight, so like fat loss, so things like that. I really hope this has helped you guys. I know this is something that I've always struggled with, and I'm like, I have no idea what to eat. Like, do I just starve myself before going out? No, no, please do not do that. I will come and find you and force food down your throat. No. So just please make sure that you do that. And most of all, enjoy it. Have a good time. Like, by the end of it, nobody really remembers that you haven't drunk anything. If you want to stick to tap water for the rest of the night, go for it. That's what I did last night. I think I had tap water. I had 2 glasses of tap water, had 2 drinks. I was done. I was literally just like, I don't really want anything else. I'm not really that bothered. Plus you save money at the same time. So yeah, I hope this has helped. And yeah, so I've got some new exciting content coming up on my YouTube channel. I'm back. So after my intensive week, won't be doing that for a while. And as of course always, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to follow me on social media for some like more tips and tricks of what I do, and always keeping it real with you guys. Anyways, catch you on the flip side, and I'll catch you later. Bye guys.